Hi. I started making a video a little bit ago, and I got such a bad stutter that I stopped. I paused it, and I was going to come back after I went into a store. And then somehow I messed it up, and here we are starting over. I wanted to warn you that I'm very tired. I've worked 27 hours yesterday and the day before. Today I only work 8. And then when I was at work, I got a moment to call my grandpa, and he told me that my grandma is kind of having a low week. She has this last year had, I don't know what her technical diagnosis is, but she's very dementia-y. And she has a sunroom that's full of plants and flowers, and it's been that way my whole life. And he told me today that they're all dead, and it was like the last kick in the stomach of the situation. And it was kind of like, I posted on Facebook, it's like the living dead. Dementia is like living death. I bawled my face off and all of my makeup off, except my eyebrows are still there mostly. But I had to take a break from work, so I went and got coffee, and I'm gonna go into Target and get my stepson some more shorts just so I can get a distraction. Normally, I don't feel like my symptoms come from emotionally connected issues. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but they seem to be more directly related to physical things like inputs, sensory inputs, or disturbances, or lack of sleep is a huge trigger for me, and then pain is up there. But I feel like the exhaustion was already, like, I woke up today going, nobody with this condition should be going to work on the day after 2 doubles in a row. But so it goes. And then after the grandpa phone call, I was like bawling my face off and considering going home, but I'm pretty sure I would just go get in bed, and that's not gonna help things. Actually, it certainly freaking would help things. What am I talking about? I'm lying. Going to bed right now would definitely help things. But I think I'm just gonna tough it out. So, and maybe I'll take a nap after work. I don't know. I wanted to help my kid clean their room and see how their online schooling is going, if they're even doing it. And I don't know, I'm really tired. Like, way tired. But actually, this coffee thing was one of the things I wanted to talk about in the more recent order. I'm watching a guy walk by with his his Target order, and somehow the word order came out instead of whatever I was even talking about. Coffee, video. I wonder if people drink caffeine. I also wonder if people exercise. I'm trying, and I'm always so all or nothing. This eyebrow is thicker than that eyebrow. Gosh, how do you guys even watch me? I'm so annoying. I started trying to do like push myself to walk my dog every day and do like 30 squats. But then I did one day on last week. On Thursday I did, Wednesday I did, and Thursday I did, and then Friday I did weed half my flower bed in the front. That screwed me so bad. It made my neck hurt so bad. And then from that, my legs were like shaking, like not like shaking like myoclonus, but like tremoring. And so I didn't end up walking the dog. But the squats, that's totally the yard work. And then the next day was raining, and then I worked 2 doubles. Sure as heck not motivated to do either of those today. But I wanted to know how you guys do with exercise. I see some people that have FND that do exercise, and usually repetitive things like exercise or exhausting large muscle groups would cause me to have symptoms. So far, I was able to do the squats without a problem. Are you able to exercise? Maybe if I take it slow, my body will accept it. I've been trying to lose weight because I gained a lot with my job, and I'm doing pretty good. I fell off the wagon for the first couple weeks of April because of my kid's birthday, 16. And then, sorry. And then I got back on track, and I'm doing intermittent fasting. So I eat all my meals within an 8-hour window, and then I fast for 16 hours. And we'll see how it goes. I have found that eating a lower carb diet has helped with my condition, where I feel like I have less movements and I'm less sensitive to stuff. What about coffee? Do you guys drink caffeine? If you don't, and I'm making you really jealous, I'm sorry. I feel like too much caffeine, or so, especially coffee, makes my pain worse. And Darren's sister's a homeopath, and she would say that it has to do with the acidity of coffee, and too much acidity in the body causes an increase in pain. So, yeah, caffeine, exercise, and diet. Do you pay attention to these things? Do they make a difference? Can you just not be bothered because you have too many other things going on? Yesterday I conducted an interview for a position at my group home, and I was like flailing my arms and like stuttering, and he was like, wow, we have something in common. Apparently he has this stutter. So that was kind of funny, but he didn't work out for my house because his availability is different than what we have available. We're almost, it's really cracking me up today because I don't usually stutter so much, and one of my staff ripped a piece of paper out of a notepad, and I was like mid-word, and I was like, ugh, and we all just started laughing because it's funny. And my sister used to work for this company, and when someone is having like a behavioral issue, we call it having a behavior, not being like bad or this or that. It's just someone's having a behavior. And so she started calling my involuntary movements, or insert FND issue that goes along with it, a behavior. And so it's kind of comical because we say, oh, don't want you to have a behavior, which a lot of times can go very bad if you're developmentally disabled and you're having a behavior. Think about folks with autism and when they're having a challenging situation. So it's funny to be kind of like, I've got my own behaviors to manage, but yeah, so this was a super ultra rambly, but 500 subscribers. Can you believe that? I only first made a YouTube video to be able to kind of explain what happened to me, because I was off of Facebook for so many years, and then when I came back, people kept asking me what was going on, and it was like so exhausting to have to explain it over and over again. So I made that video, which has like 10,000 freaking views. I'm sure people only watched it for like 5 minutes and then like couldn't tolerate listening to me anymore. But there's a select few of you that actually like my videos. But if you're not friends with me on Facebook, I would like to be. Most of you, I think. There might be a few creepers on here that I wish didn't follow, but most of you are fabulous, and some of you are new, and I would love it. And I don't say this because it benefits me any. Like, comment below. Like, I know that like people that are trying to be lucrative and successful with YouTube say things like that. I'm not that person, but I do like it when people say stuff. So like, if either on Facebook or in the comments, tell me if you do drink caffeine, if you do exercise, what was the other one? Oh, if you do follow a special diet and if it helps, because then it's not just me talking to myself. I'd like to know. So you might have to, sometimes if you click on this link via Facebook, you can't leave a comment unless you sign in to YouTube, which is really not that hard. You just have to sign up, but it's not like some terribly impacting thing in your life that will stop you. Okay, I need to shut up because I'm just like rambling now. So I'm really excited that we're getting to 500 subscribers, which I guess it just blows my mind that there's potentially that many people that have been impacted or helped or comforted by knowing they're not the only one out there. Oh my God. Oh, that was so big garbage truck. Oh, I need to go into Target. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Please let me know if you do caffeine, if you exercise, and if you do a special diet, and if it helps. And I'm gonna try not to go into behavior in Target. All right, bye.